What's going on, guys? Zach here, ZachEvanesh.com, GetWrestlingStrength.com. We're here at the Underground Strength Gym. This video, I want to talk to you guys about the deadlift for wrestlers, when I use it, pros and cons behind it, and we've got two bars set up here, straight bar and trap bar. Previous videos, you've seen our guys doing sumo deadlift with a straight bar, as well as kettlebells, as well as the trap bar, even adding chains around the neck. So here's the thing. Our in-season wrestlers, when we deadlift, it's more moderate. It's never maxing out. It's never, my motto is, if you kill the deadlift, it will kill you. So the whole thing is I want the deadlift and our overall training program to feed their wrestling performance. If the training, if the performance work in the weight room takes away from their wrestling performance, you're doing it wrong. Training too heavy, training too often, wrong exercise selection. Maybe it's the wrong exercise for that wrestler, because not all high-level wrestlers are high-level athletes. So last tip before I do a little demo. When I went to Lehigh, I remember saying to myself, boom, we're at the Division I level. These guys are gonna be ready to kill it. We're gonna do clean pulls. We're gonna go, which is basically an overhand deadlift into a shrug. It's a precursor to learning the power clean. And easily, more than 50% of those Division I wrestlers could not lift a light deadlift, straight bar deadlift with a flat back. And then many of them who could lift it with a flat back on the way up did not know how to hip hinge and push their hips back. And then they were lowering the weight with a round back. So before you deadlift, what I say is you must earn the right to deadlift. So we need to strengthen your legs, your back, your entire posterior chain. There's many ways to do that. Farmer walks, back extensions, banded leg curls, all kinds of lunge and step-up variations, walking lunges, forward and reverse lunges, Bulgarian split squats. You must have strong abs because you're stabilizing your back and your entire core during a deadlift, and your upper back must be strong. Bent over rowing with barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, band pull-aparts. As you can see, there's a lot of things that goes into building a strong deadlift. When I utilize the deadlift, here's my motto: sets and reps. How scientific is this? Do a couple sets of a couple reps. No more than really 10 all-out reps. 5 sets of 2, 3 sets of 3. We might do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, where 5 and 4 are the warm-up, 3, 2, 1 are heavy. Or we might do something like 10 sets of 1 rep every 15 to 20 seconds with a moderate weight for speed. You don't need to kill the deadlift to get a lot out of it. I'm working here near my heaviest sets. When I get heavy, I go over-under grip. Before that, I go double overhand grip. It taxes my grip more, and I like to work grip strength. I also utilize a thick bar for deadlifting. I've shown that in a previous video. This is a 2-inch thick bar where my fingers just about touch around there. That limits the weight you could use, but stresses the grip. So, a couple deadlifts here. Let's get it. Straight bar deadlift with great camera work. Flat back, over under, very tight. Drop that butt. Warming up to this, I did sleds, back extensions, kind of pre-fatigued myself leading up to it. But remember this, coaches and wrestlers and wrestling parents, I'm a 40-year-old guy. What works for somebody who's 40 works different for these young kids with more recovery abilities. In season, I'm gonna favor the trap bar deadlift. And if I deadlift in season, once I'm past midway into that season, I'm really selective with who gets to go heavy versus moderately heavy. There is a difference between an experienced or an advanced lifter and an advanced wrestler. Many of our wrestlers had no good strength and conditioning upbringing. Pull-ups, push-ups, some stuff at a Globo gym, so they gotta learn the technique. Study the other videos, go to GetWrestlingStrength.com, and our training program, workoutsthatwin.com. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Share this with any other wrestlers or anybody in our community who could benefit. Peace, guys.